There's a small town in the shadow of the Blue Ridge Mountains where people whisper about Ava Green. Some call her a runaway. Others say she snapped. But the people who really knew her, like me, know the truth. Ava didn't disappear. She was taken. And I was the one who tried to bring her back. Beloved. We were high school sweethearts, Ava and me. She had that kind of smile that made you believe in Sundays, in peace, in forever. We moved in together after college. Bought a little fixer-upper on the edge of Asheville. I worked construction. She taught second grade at Pinevale Elementary. We were planning a wedding. A summer one in her mom's backyard. Peach flowers. Ava said that color looked best against her skin. Then, something changed. It started with the night sweats. Then the whispers. She'd wake up and ask if I heard it too. She said she saw a boy in the corner of the bedroom. Well, what? Standing there watching her sleep. I thought it was stress, teacher burnout, or maybe the miscarriage we never talked about, not even to her mother. But she kept saying something that chilled me. He's not a ghost. He's a memory that wants back in. On December 17th, she called me crying. I was working a night shift renovating an old Victorian downtown. She said the boy was in the mirror now, not just in dreams. She said he was whispering things. When I asked what things, she said, he said I have something that belongs to him. A heart. I rushed home. The house was quiet. No Ava. No signs of struggle. Just her phone buzzing endlessly on the kitchen counter, and every mirror in the house smashed. I called the police. They searched, canvassed, interviewed, found nothing. Her car was still in the garage, her shoes at the door. Ava Green had evaporated. The police treated it like a voluntary disappearance. But I didn't buy it. She'd never leave without telling her mother. Never leave me without at least a goodbye. So I went looking. I found her journal buried behind the radiator in our bedroom. Pages torn. One word repeated over and over. Ellison. 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 A quick online search brought up a hit. Allison Sematary, abandoned, 20 minutes out of town. Locals said it was haunted. But I didn't believe in ghosts. I went there the next day. It was old. Overgrown. The headstones were cracked. Trees bent over the graves like they were trying to shield the dead. I found her name, Ava Green, on a stone freshly carved. Birthday correct. Death date, the same day she vanished. I turned around. And I swear to God for a second I saw her standing by the gate. But when I ran to her, she was gone. The police chalked it up to trauma. But I wasn't crazy. So I dug deeper. Found out the land the cemetery sat on once belonged to a preacher in the 1800s named Reverend Thomas Ellison. He was excommunicated for preaching about resurrection. Not just spiritual, but physical. He'd written about how grief opens doors and love holds them open. His disciples tried to bring back loved ones. But the ones who came back weren't the same. They were mimics, shells, hungry. According to Ellison's last sermon, the dead could only return if called by name, with blood, under a lover's vow. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. So I did something I never thought I'd do. I went back to the cemetery. I called her name, cut my palm, swore a vow beneath the moon. I don't care what you are. Just bring her back. The air turned cold. The trees stopped swaying. And Ava walked out from behind a tombstone. Same voice, same face. But something was wrong. She wouldn't come inside the house. Wouldn't eat. Wouldn't sleep. Her eyes never blinked. When I touched her skin, it was like pressing against damp cloth. She whispered at night in her sleep, "The boy. He still wants his heart." I tried to live with it, pretend it was still her. We even danced one night in the living room, barefoot to a song she used to love. Then I noticed her reflection, lagging behind her, like it was remembering how to be her. And her voice, God, her voice began changing, layered, like someone else was learning to speak through her. One night, I woke up to her standing over me with a carving knife. Not moving, just watching. That was when I realized. It wasn't Ava who came back. It was the grief I called her with, wearing her face. I went back to Ellison's text. Found one last passage. The door can be shut, but only by breaking the vow that opened it. So I took her, back to the cemetery. And I spoke with tears in my eyes. I take back my vow. You are not her. You are not my Ava. I let go. The ground trembled. The wind howled. She screamed, Not like a woman but like metal being torn. Her skin began to peel, revealing something black and clawed underneath. And then, nothing. She vanished. They say time heals everything. But I don't believe that. I still dream of her sometimes. But in the dreams, it's her real smile. The one from summer mornings. Not the thing I brought back. I never remarried. I moved away. But sometimes when I walk past a mirror at night, I swear, I see her standing behind me. Not the mimic. Her. Smiling. Free. And I smile back. Because love may open doors, but letting go closes them.